Hey everyone, this is Chase at Rocky Mountain HVMC giving you a closer look at the X-3 boots from Sidi. All right, so today we're giving you a closer look at the X-3 boot coming from Sidi. Now, if you're not familiar with Sidi, they're an Italian company, been around many decades making high-quality boots. And one fact that I really like about this company is that they don't outsource any of their production, something they really pride themselves on. And what that means is that all the parts for all their boots are made right in Italy, which means high quality, and that is definitely something that Sidi is known for. Now with the X-3, where this fits in their lineup, they call it the middle of the road, so you're gonna be a little over the $300 price point. But at that price, if that's your budget, I think you're getting a lot of great features in this, great protection, great comfort, so definitely one that you would want to consider. Now before we talk about all the features that you do get with it, let's talk about Fitment real quick. Keep in mind, this is an apparel item. This goes for any boot and apparel item that we sell at Rocky Mountain. If you're not happy with the sizing or the fitment, send them back to us in brand new, unused condition. We want to make sure that you get the correct size, so we give free shipping both ways on your first exchange. Now, for you ladies out there, they do offer this boot in a women's version, so it has different colorways and also women's sizing. Now, going along with that, you're going to notice on the sizing chart for the X3 that they have European sizes. You're going to notice they have half sizes. So for me, example, I typically wear a size 9 in every boot that I've ever worn. They have a 9.5 and an 8.5. They do not have a size 9 in this. If I were gonna buy this boot, I would actually go up, or I would get the 9.5. I wouldn't go down to an 8.5. I feel like that would be too small. So if you are wondering if you're right between sizes, I would go up to the next closest half size. If you look at the footbed here also, what I like too is this is the X3. They also have the X3 SRS, which stands for Sole Replacement System. We have a product spotlight on that boot as well. The difference between the two is in the sole design. The X3 is going to have the traditional sole. It's going to be a little bit wider in the footbed. So if you were looking at this, comparing it to that SRS version, this is going to be a little bit wider, just something to note. But if we look at it, what I like about this, one, talk about construction, something Sidi is known for. The base is going to be their laminated Technomicro. You're going to see underneath all this hard plastic, you've got this base material here that is proprietary to Sidi. And what they say about this Technomicro is it's similar to leather, but it's more durable, it's going to last longer, and overall just give better durability for the boot. So you're going to have that as the base. You can see what I like is a lot of hard plastic over the toe box that works its way all the way around to the inside as well. Nice big shim plate there. If you look at the back, lots of hard plastic here on the back of the calf area. And then as you work your way down to the heel, you're gonna have an anatomically correct shock absorbing heel. And one thing that when it comes to fitment that I really notice and I like about this boot is that very little to no heel float. If you're not familiar with heel float or what that means, what it means is that when you put any boot on, if you start to walk, you feel like your heel is coming up off the sole. That's called heel float. I myself, I'm not a fan of it, so I like it when a boot gives a good, tight, snug fit around the heel area so my heel doesn't do that, and that's what I feel like you're getting here with the X3. So again, there's all that hard plastic. Again, you're getting that Technomicro. If we look at the buckle design, 4 buckles, it's their cam lock buckles. Same buckle that you're gonna get with the Crossfire 3 SRS, which is their flagship boot. Great buckle design, very popular. The way it works is really simple. You've got your strap. Here's your buckle. You're gonna notice these have screws on them, so these are replaceable, but very simple. Take your strap, you line it up. Once you've done that, it's just gonna snap down. So self-aligning, very easy to use. You're gonna notice down here at this bottom buckle as well, they do have this elevated piece of plastic here, so that's gonna add a little bit of protection and help prevent that bottom buckle from popping up when you don't want it to. So you're gonna have 4 buckles, pop these all the way open. Now up here at the top, you're gonna have a piece of Velcro, give a good tight seal around the top. If we look at the inside here, you're going to see the liner system. So it's a comfortable liner, it's moisture wicking, antimicrobial. And then down at the bottom, something you're not going to be able to see, but inside here around the ankle area, you are going to have some added padding. And then the footbed, you're actually going to have a nylon sole. They're not going to do a heel shank. They feel like those are dangerous. So they do a rigid nylon sole instead. And you also have arch support in here that is removable. So depending on your foot shape, if you want to, you can actually take that arch support out. So that's a good feature there. So button these back up. All right, so with those buckled up, let's talk about the hinged ankle. So again, at this price point, a little over $300, I like that you're getting a lateral and medial side hinge. So you can see that here in the lateral, showing the medial side. So what I like about that is it gives good flex with the upper part of the boot. Also, when I put this on, I walk around, I don't feel any pinch points. And a lot of that I give credit to with that hinged ankle design. Also too, sometimes with a boot that doesn't have a hinge at the ankle, especially on the medial side, you'll notice that you get creasy material here where the boot flexes. With this, I didn't get that. So I like the hinged ankle. And then the last thing we'll talk about is gonna be with the sole. So again, with the X3, you're getting their traditional sole application. If this is what you're used to and you like the feel of that, then stick with the X3. But remember, they do have the X3 SRS, which has the replaceable sole that you can replace from your own home with just a flathead screwdriver. So you have a couple different options there. But what they will say is that the traditional style sole that you get here is gonna have more feel than you're gonna get with the SRS. So a little bit more feel for your brake pedal. So again, another bonus, something you got to consider there. But this sole is replaceable. If you want to, you just got to take it to a shoe cobbler. They can pull this sole off and then put a new one on there. But that is it. That is the X3 coming from Sidi. If you have any other questions about this, leave your comments below. We'll help get those answered. Another great place to ask your questions is on the product page. There you can read writer reviews, and if you ask questions there, you will get answers from customers who have bought and are using this exact boot. To pick up your set, you can click on the link at the end of this video. If you like this product spotlight, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel, because we are constantly doing product spotlights, how-to videos, bike builds, you name it, everything that you need to get ready to rock and roll. I'm Chaser Rocky Mountain. See you on the trails.